Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to go do some yard debris removal. This should be a fairly simple job, not too hard, shouldn't take too long. Basically just getting some piles up that the city wouldn't come and take care of. The owner didn't really want to handle it, mess with it, so I'm gonna go and just take care of it and just haul it off, load it up, haul it off, whatnot. This is a $125 job. So let me know in the comments if you think I could have charged a little bit more for it, or maybe after you look at everything, maybe I charged too much. I don't think so, but just let me know in the comments. As always, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's get to it.
All right, guys, this is one of the piles I'm going to be getting up. As you can see here, there's some fairly big tree limbs here, and there's more of under the pile. Probably should have did more of an inspection before I gave my quote, but you live and you learn, and I'm just really trying to get my clientele established. So putting on my gloves here, gonna get ready, and let's get to work. So some of the limbs were fairly smaller, so I could just use my little pruning shears to just kind of cut them up and get them all chopped up. But as you can see and will see, I'm still gonna have to pull out the chainsaw. I did not realize that some of the logs and stuff that I was going to have to haul off were going to be as big as they were. So thank God I had my chainsaw with me to able to cut them up and to make them smaller so they could easily fit inside my trailer. The night before, I took some time out to make sure that my chainsaw was operational and could work. One of the worst things you can do is to bring a tool you haven't used in a while and get to the job site and realize it's not working. So try to test things, your equipment, especially power tools, in advance before you get to your job site. You don't want to spend a lot of time preparing or even have to go to the store to go get a new item that you just could have just simply just took the time out just to make sure that it functioned before you get to your job site. So I did not realize just how much work this was going to be, whatnot. Looking back at it, I should have did a little bit more examination of the pile. Looking at the size of the trees, limbs that were down, did not realize just how much had to be removed and taken away. So that's something just keep in mind if you are going to be doing things on the side, such as debris and yard removal, is to really take some time out so that you give a good, accurate quote. All in all, when I look back at this gig, I probably could have charged at least $300, especially since I had two big piles and going to have to do a dump run, and that's still probably considerably cheaper for what I have to do, all the work that's needed. But I thank God for this opportunity to be able to bring a little bit of extra funds for the family, and also this is how I relax. Working as a software engineer by day, and also working in ministry, having some time just to be by myself, just to think, just to work, is very, very relaxing for me. It's not a whole lot of analyzing anything, thinking about anything. You're just out there working and just enjoying the great outdoors. This pile was a little bit bigger than I thought, but we're making progress. See? Let's keep going on it and get it up. So some of these bigger logs, I'm gonna pull them up to the side, use my chainsaw and cut them up. It'll be easier to get them into the trailer. So thank God I got the chainsaw, but
Sometime the chain comes off, so I have to put that back on. In the meantime, the stuff that I did cut, went ahead and load that up, allow this to cool off, then I'll put the chain back on. Gotta make sure you stay hydrated. It's hot out here. Okay, I got the chain back on. It took me a little minute to get it back on. It took more time than I would like, but it's just part of doing this type of work. Probably need a new chain, but it is what it is. So let's see if we can do it. Still kind of loose, but we'll see.
As you can see, it was a very, very nice day. Partly cloudy, not too hot, but I still worked up a good sweat.
So originally the client her son wanted to pay me before I finish. Wow, that's cool. I like to have everything done beforehand, make sure the client's happy. Worst thing I think you can ever do is to get paid and the client not be happy. So I got most of the big limbs up. Now I'm just gonna rake as much stuff up, put it in bags, and this side should be pretty much done. Blow it off, and I'll move to the next pile.
Since I've started doing this type of work, it's allowed me to meet some really great people. The property owner, as I was working, she's not in frame right now, but she came out and talked to me. Had some really, really good conversation. That's the one thing that's really, really good that I like, is that you do get to meet people. You have to balance that type of thing out, because sometimes you can do more talking than working, and that can cause you to spend a lot more time on the job site than you would want to. But I think it's also important to build relationships, especially if you hope to have repeat clients. And I do believe, just based on some of the different needs and desires of the property owner, that they would have more work to come. So just keep that in mind as you continue on doing your side hustle business or whatnot.
The pile's getting smaller and smaller. I think I'm making good progress. Still have that pile over there, but it's coming along. Guys, I wanted to do a little bit of video before I lose light. I just got to get this section up right here. About to go ahead and get that raked up, but that's pretty much this side. I'll come back tomorrow. There's another pile down there. I'm going to get it, and then I will be done. So this was a job that I found just by knocking on doors. I know sometimes people say, man, how can I find work? How can I get to work? Whatnot. Sometimes you just got to go out your comfort zone, go knock on doors, and just say, hey, I see you have some stuff. Can I give you a quote? And then that's how I got this job. The good thing is, I'm gonna have some follow-up work. As always, make sure you do a good job, and that's how you make it in this business. As always, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on our next job. Blessings.